Hey everyone, welcome to my story. Today's my story is on religions. Now, I'm only going to be talking about 5 of the world religions. However, there is many more different types of religions in the world, and they all have their own rights and their own reasons for following those religions. So let's get started. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with any of these religions before we get started. So first off, we'll be talking about Hinduism and its beliefs. Most Hindus worship one being of ultimate oneness, Brahman. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, though infinite representatives of gods and goddesses, these various deities become incarnate within idols, temples, gurus, rivers, animals, and etc. Hindus believe their position in this present life was determined by their actions in a previous life. Hinduism therefore provides a possible explanation for surviving an evil in this life. If a person's behavior before was evil, they might justifiably experience tremendous hardships in this life. Pain, disease, poverty, or a disaster like a flood is deserved by the person because of their own evil actions, usually from a previous lifetime. A Hindu's goal is to become free from the law of karma, to be free from continuous reincarnations. Only the soul matters, which will one day be free of the cycle of rebirth and be at rest. Hinduism gives a person freedom to choose how to work toward spiritual perfection. There are 3 possible ways to end the cycle of karma. 1. Be lovingly devoted to any of the Hindu deities. 2. Grow in knowledge through meditation of Brahman or oneness, to realize that circumstances in life are not real, that selfhood is an illusion and only Brahman is real. Number 3, be dedicated to various religious ceremonies and rites. Moving on, we have New Age and its beliefs. New Age promotes the development of the person's own power or divinity. When referring to deity, a follower of New Age is not talking about a transcendent personal God who created the universe, but is referring to a higher consciousness within themselves. A person in New Age would see themselves as deity in the cosmos, the universe. In fact, everything that the person sees, hears, feels, or imagines is to be considered divine. Highly eclectic. New Age presents itself as a collection of ancient spiritual traditions and acknowledgments many gods and goddesses. As in Hinduism, the earth is viewed as the source of all spirituality and has its own intelligence, emotions, and deity. But superseding all of itself, self is the originator, control, and power over all. There is no reality outside of what the person determines. New Age teaches a wide array of Eastern mysticism and spiritual, metaphysical, and psychic techniques such as breathing exercises, chanting, drumming, meditating, to develop an altered constitution voluptuousness and one's own divinity. Anything negative a person experiences, such as failure, sadness, anger, selfishness, and hurt, is considered an illusion. Believing themselves to be completely sovereign over their life, nothing about their life is wrong, negative, or painful. Eventually, a person develops spiritually to the degree that there is no objective internal reality. A person becoming a god creates their own reality. Moving on, we have Buddhism and its beliefs. Buddhists do not worship any gods or God. People outside the Buddhism often think that Buddhists worship the Buddha. However, the Buddha never claimed to be divine, but rather he is viewed by Buddhists as having attained what they are all striving to attain, which is spiritual enlightenment, and with it, freedom from the continuous cycle of life and death. Most Buddhists believe a person has countless rebirths, which inevitably include suffering. A Buddhist seeks and ends these rebirths. Buddhists believe in it is a person's cravings, aversion, and delusion that cause these rebirths. Therefore, the goal of Buddhists is to purify one's heart and to let go of all the yearnings towards sensual desires and the attachment of oneself. Buddhists follow a list of religious principles and very dedicated meditation. When a Buddhist meditates, it is not the same as praying or focusing on a god. It is more of a self-discipline. Though practicing meditation, a person may reach nirvana, the blowing out of the flame of desire. Buddhism provides something that is true to most major religions: disciplines, values, and I can't pronounce that word, that a person may want to live by. Islam and its beliefs. Muslims believe that there is one almighty God named I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, who is definitely superior and transcendent from humankind. He is viewed as the creator of the universe and the source of all good and all evil. Everything that happens is his will. He is a powerful and strict judge who will be merciful towards followers depending on the sufficiency of their life's good works and religious devotion. A follower's relationship with him is as a servant of him. Though a Muslim honors several prophets, Muhammad is considered to be the last prophet of his word, and lifestyles are that person's authority. To be a Muslim, one has to follow 5 religious duties. 1. Repeat a creed about Allah and Muhammad. 2. Recite certain prayers in Arabic 5 times a day. 3. Give to the needy. 4. 1 month each year fast from food, drink, sex, and smoking from sunrise to sunset. 5. Pilgrimage once in one's lifetime to worship at a shrine in Mecca. At death, based on one's faithfulness to these duties, a Muslim hopes to enter paradise. If not, they will be eternally punished in hell. For many people, Islam matches their expectations about religion and deities. Islam teaches that there are is one supreme deity who is worshipped through good deeds and disciplined religious rituals. After death, a person is rewarded or punished according to their religious devotion. Muslims believe that giving up one's life for Allah is a sure way of entering paradise. And Christianity and its beliefs. Christians believe in a loving God who has revealed himself as to be known in the personal way in this life. With Jesus Christ, the person's focus is not on religious rituals or performing good works, but on enjoying a relationship with God and growing to know him better. Faith in Jesus Christ himself, not just in his teachings, is how the Christians experience joys and meaningful life. In this life on earth, Jesus did not identify himself as a prophet pointing to God as a teacher or a lightman. Rather, Jesus claimed to be God in a human form. He performed miracles that forgave humans for their sin and said that anyone who believed in him would have eternal life. He made statements like, "I am the light of the world. He who follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." Christians regard the Bible of God's written message as humankind. In addition to being an historical record of Jesus' life and miracles, the Bible reveals his personality, his love and truth, and how one can have a relationship with him. Whatever circumstance a Christian is dealing with in their life, the Bible teaches them they can confidently turn to a wise and powerful God who genuinely loves them. They believe that he answers prayers and that life takes on meanings as they live to honor him. And these are just some of the beliefs that they have in the world. But there's many more. But with this one, I'm going to end it out. Next week's my story will be on finding a new pet and teaching them and treating them correctly. So have a great day, peace, and thank you guys for watching.